Hello Taurus, how are you? This is going to be your lunar eclipse reading for January 31st. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've heard about the lunar eclipse. It's pretty major. I'm happy to see that humanity is taking notice of these events. They're starting to pay attention. That's really cool. If you have a Taurus ascendant, if you're going off your ascendant sign or your sun sign or even your moon sign, because you can always look at your chart at three different angles: your ascendant sign, your moon sign, and your sun sign, and they're all going to give you different aspects. So if you're looking at this for your ascendant or your sun sign, it's going to be a 4th house transit. And Taurus, it's been like super deep up in your readings lately that you guys have been focused on balancing home life and work life. So the moon eclipsing there is not crazy. It's been showing up in your cards. So let's see what Spirit has for Taurus for the eclipse. January 31st. What messages do you have for the sign of Taurus for January 31st? Alright. Let's see. We got the 7 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. We got the Queen of Swords. Alright, so we got 2 royal energies. We got the Star card, so we got the 7 of Pentacles. It's the overall energy. So we got 2 7s here and 2 queens here. So 2. I feel like, all right. Confusion is headed your way, most definitely, from this eclipse. There's definitely some confusion, and since this is about your home life, I think this is because this represents excess in this deck, so I feel like definitely burdened over, just all over the place. There's a lot of going on. I feel like you don't really know which direction to go in. I know that I had some Tauruses, and this was confirmed even on the live stream that I did, that were quitting their jobs or have already quit their jobs because they're feeling super imbalanced. But I also feel like some of you have finished education recently, or some of you have gotten certifications recently, and you're going through that type of situation, like not knowing which job to choose, or not knowing which direction to go to, as far as your job is concerned, or what's next. That's kind of what I feel like this card is like. It's like what's next, but super. It's like a super pressing issue. For some reason, during the eclipse, this becomes a super pressing issue. I feel like there may be a choice that has to be made somewhere, where family and work is concerned. Definitely some type of wish that you're working on, I feel like there's something, you guys have got the same thing as Aries. So, which is not crazy, because the eclipse is going to be affecting the spring signs a certain way. It's going to be affecting the summer signs a certain way, the winter signs, and so on. So, fall signs and all that. So, I feel like Aries, Gemini, and Taurus are going to be focused on money and stability on the family front. Because the houses that they're going to be, associated with is about family. This is also about roots. So I feel like either some of you may be coming into an inheritance, or have came into an inheritance, or you may be waiting on an inheritance. But there's definitely going to be a theme around money and family and stability. Aries have the Queen of Wands here. You have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like you guys are feeling very confident right now. And if Gemini has a court card in the same position, I might be a little freaked out. But hey, so we have you coming into the Queen of Swords energy for the outcome. This to me is feel like a choice is made. You have to make a choice. It might not be a choice that you want to make, or it might be a choice that you're making with head more than heart. So I feel like here, that's the energy that the eclipse is going to propel you into to achieve whatever wish it is that you have regarding your family. And it's definitely centered around finances. Definitely centered around money. It's the Seven of Pentacles at the end of the day. It is a star card, but it is also the Seven of Pentacles. So definitely growth and money. But this is after some work has been put in, and now you're trying to grow even more. So this is for good, like long-term growth. And the Queen of Pentacles, this ain't a broke person. So this is for long-term growth. And that's going to be really the theme around February and this eclipse energy. Can I get 3 clarifying cards for Seven of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Swords? 3 clarifying cards. Okay, so you guys definitely got like the same thing that Gemini, the same type of energy, because they got this as their overall. So we've got the 5 of Cups here, but it's in reverse. So I think, again, this energy, so we've got a ton of cups here, guys. Like, look, cups, 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 cups. So this could also be about love, too. This could also be about relationships. I've been trying to read these more general and not really focus on love because I have love readings, but this in particular could be love as well. This could be choices in love. And this has you cutting out certain things, cutting down to, like, who you want. But there's a sense of mystery and some secrets. I feel like this is you having to cut through some things here. Aries have the same type of energy, so I feel like you guys are going to be challenged with using logic, where logic is concerned, to cut out really a lot of feelings. I don't know why, but I feel like Taurus, Aries, and Geminis have been in their feelings lately. But not that I don't know why. Astrology-wise, it makes sense because this is not you guys' season. This is like the off season for spring signs. Summer, this is obviously completely our opposite energy, but spring people definitely do not do well in the wintertime as far as like their usual vibrant selves. They do much better in springtime energy. So I feel like the 5 of Cups, though, in reverse, is you coming out of feeling bad about whatever happened. Whatever is, if it's associated with a job, a partner, you're coming out of feeling bad about it, and now you're trying to make a decision, the next step. Like, what's the next step? We've been through the 5 of Cups, crying over spilled milk, not seeing hope in the future. We went through that. And now we see hope, so this is a sign of hope, and this is a sign of, okay, now we're ready to make a decision. And the eclipse is probably going to force you to make a decision in some way about something that you were upset about in the past. We got the 9 of Wands here, so this is definitely movement. This is, to me, this is fast movement too, and Aries was getting this energy too. Some type of impulsive energy. This could also have to do with a fire sign as well. So maybe trying to gain stability with the fire sign or moving towards stability with the fire sign. Maybe you've cut down some options and you're down to a fire sign. That could be a possibility, a Sagittarius in particular. So I feel like, okay, so reading this from a love perspective, this is somebody who had options. Now you're narrowing down options, and you're possibly going to narrow down your options to a fire sign, maybe a Sagittarius. But it has you in your Queen of Swords energy, so you know, very logical energy. So this could be that, or it could be you leaving a fire sign too. This could be you leaving a fire sign, because the 8 of Cups also represents leaving something. And with Queen of Swords, that could be being logical and leaving a situation. So there's definitely different ways to read this. But with the Star card here, and just focusing on the overall, what the transit is about, If you're going to apply those to the home front or your family, that could be a spouse, as far as like either walking towards a fire sign or leaving a fire sign. So that could be a spouse, or somebody that you see as spouse material, or it could be somebody in your family, a family member as well. So, but there's a wish that you guys have, Taurus, and it's definitely about stability and growth where money is concerned. I see. Definitely narrow down your options, but I think no more feelings, Taurus, because I think you guys have been in your feelings a little bit here, and now it's kind of like it's that time to use your logic more than your feelings, especially even where your relationships are concerned. So, what is the one card of advice for the lovely sign of Taurus? I have a Taurus ascendant, so I think it kind of resonated with me for a little bit. I definitely, I don't really look at it from personal. I try to keep it out of it, unless I'm doing Leo, of course. Sorry, that's me. Alright, there we go. Oh, they said we get 4 cards. I try to like not flip them. I try to put them out the way that they come up. So that's why it takes me a little while, because I'm like looking like, okay, how can I flip this without it tampering? And look, you got the 7 of Cups coming out again. But try to flip it without tampering with the word, because I have like tarot Nazis out there that like to show up in my comments. Okay, so whoa. So I tried to get 1 card of advice for you, but I'm going to try to read this as 1 card. Definitely got a major arcana 2, actually. You got the 9 of Wands, which is the Sun card, and the Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups. So, but you got the 3 of Pentacles in reverse here. And we've got the Knight of Cups, or the Jack of Hearts, which would be the Knight of Cups in this deck. I feel like somebody is either offering love. Yeah, you guys are getting that same type of Sagittarius. You guys might be dealing with a Sagittarius if it's love related. I'm just looking at the cups here. If it's love related, you guys are leaving, letting some options go to walk through something new with a Sagittarius, or offer money. I mean, offer money. Could be money, but offer love or something to a fire sign, or it could be another sign as well. It doesn't have to necessarily be fire, but I feel like you guys are walking through the Wheel of Fortune with a fire sign particularly, or somebody with fire in their chart, or just anybody in general. I feel like you guys might be leaving an old situation with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This is leaving, not cooperating in a situation, to walk through the Wheel of Fortune, to, you know, walk through kind of a new cycle. This is offering, coming to somebody. The 9 of Wands is like the Sun card. So this could be somebody you dealt with the past as well. But it is signifying growth and moving forward with something. So, yeah, Taurus, you guys got a lot going on here. I didn't see money in the advice. Let's see if I can get 1 card. Alright, okay, there we go. It is Ace of Swords. So, a new perspective, but this is also changing your perspective. So something may happen, or something may come up that you normally would react a certain way. And remember, I said feelings, guys. Like, the Queen of Swords was out here, but the Queen of Swords can't be the Queen of Swords without her sword. You know what I'm saying? This is like so you need to be like this, but you have to use this, which is intellect, conversation, not cups. No more cups right now. Cups is not going to get you through whatever you have going on in February. Swords, but in the upright, not down, intellectual, reasonable, to the point. What do I need to get to? What do I need to do to get to the 7 of Pentacles? What do I need to do? Not how do I feel about it, but what do I need to do? So that is what I feel like it's going to be for Taurus. Whatever it is you're wishing for, whether it be person, place, thing, money, Queen of Swords energy. Okay, so thank you, Taurus. I hope this helped you. If you need a personal reading, everything is in the description. And until next time, have a great eclipse, Taurus.